The information provided in the video is absolutely amazing. I have always understood that people learned in different ways, but the ways that she goes into the detail of how people learn is absolutely astonishing. And the fact that we don't provide people with the best way to learn is amazing. With the information that we have today, we are able to provide people different ways to learn based upon the style in which they learn the best. But for whatever reason, we choose to treat all people the same way and expect that everybody learns at the same way, the same time. We don't understand that they all have different ways of learning, and we need to adjust our styles of teaching to allow those that learn visually or hands-on the ability to learn at the same pace as everybody else. Not necessarily the same pace, but the fact that people learn different ways means that we need to spend more time with some versus others. We need to present information differently from one person to another. We should have a way that we test people to figure out which way they learn the best, to give them the best opportunities in life. When it comes to how might the ideas influence how I communicate with others, it definitely makes me think about the fact that, we tend to present information usually the best way that we learn. So for me, I know that I'm a hands-on learner. I've got to do something, try it, do it, to really have a full understanding of how to do things correctly. When it comes to different learning styles, I struggle. If you give me just written directions, I have the hardest time in the world to understanding how things should happen. But if you're able to show me and have me walk through it and then do it, I learn so much better. When it comes to how I will relate these ideas to my writing, I need to understand that because people do learn differently, the information I present needs to be in a format that all people can learn, or tailor mainly towards the audience that I think I'm directing it towards. Even though everybody learns differently, people in different industries, different avenues of life tend to kind of shows that they learn all the same. When it comes to engineers, she pinpoints the way engineers learn over others. So in my work, depending on who I'm working with, as a recruiter, I'm working with engineers a lot versus production workers. Production workers tend to be a lot more hands-on, where my engineers are very book smart, very detail-oriented people. Understanding who I'm working with will help me when I'm composing emails, talking about staffing, that kind of stuff, and how I relate to people. This information that we have here shows us that not everybody learns the same, but we tend to tailor all teaching towards one style, and the style is dictated by the person that is teaching the class. So, if we have our teachers understand that there are different ways people learn and really get to understand the students, we're all going to be better off. Thank you so much for taking time to watch my video. I hope you have a good evening.